Today. There's been a reoccurring cast of people doing these. Don't worry, Ty will be joining us again to do these weekly webinars in the coming weeks. But for today, you got me, and I'm so happy that you're here joining us. My name is Carl Peterson. I am the content and social media lead here at Credit Suite, and I have Alfredo in our virtual studio to manage chat and to put some QR codes on the screen and some relevant links in chat as well as we go about our time here together. So thank you, Alfredo, and I'm looking forward to talking about, is an SBA loan right for you? That's the main topic we're covering. And I say this, I feel like every day in some form or fashion, but almost nothing applies in business as a one size fits all rule, right? And this is incredibly true about loans and funding options for you and your business needs. And if you're a business owner, you know that that's completely true. Of course, there's guides and there's people that can tell you tips and maybe put you in the right path, but it's very hard to find a one size fits all across the board. And with loans, completely true. So today's training, we're going to be talking about everything SBA loans, and hopefully the main goal is for you to be able to walk away with enough information to understand if it's the best option for you. Hey, Lance, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. So I think it makes the most sense to start at the beginning, right? What is an SBA loan? So an SBA loan, simply put, is a loan that is partially guaranteed by the government. And with government support for SBA loans, lenders have the flexibility to offer business loans with more lenient credit requirements and reduced down payments compared to conventional loans. We have some more people coming in here. Gregory, Oregon there. I see you. I got Aisha from New York. Good to see you. Susie, hello, Credit Suite and everyone. Susie Evans from Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's beautiful up there this time of year. Welcome everybody in. So what makes an SBA loan different than a traditional loan? Well, SBA loans are partially guaranteed, which means that if there's defaults of an SBA loan, the SBA may step in to reimburse a portion of the lender's losses, which is huge, right? This government guarantee is designed to encourage lenders to provide small loans to businesses that may not otherwise qualify for a traditional financing. Joyce, hi from Apple Valley, California, another beautiful part of the country. Good to have you here, Joyce from Facebook. So who is SBA loans for? Who are SBA loans for, rather? That's the type of business that typically benefits from an SBA loan are small businesses across various, and I mean various industries. And I'm just going to throw a ton at you right now. And if you're watching, go ahead and do drop your business and industry in chat. I love seeing the wide range of viewers we have here across our social media channels. So an SBA loan can benefit, and I'm going to throw a ton at you here. So we got retail stores, restaurants, service businesses, manufacturers, construction and contracting. We have franchise businesses, tech startups, of course. We have veteran-owned, women-owned, and minority-owned businesses. We have small farms, healthcare practices, childcare centers, hotels and hospitality, auto repair shops, nonprofit organizations, and that is just to name a few. So it's obvious there is a very wide range of business owners who can lean into what SBA loans have to offer. We got Wilt coming in from Facebook, Flint, Michigan. Susie Evans, real estate, packing and moving service. That's excellent. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, everybody, for being here. So what are the types of SBA loans? Well, you have a few to pick from, which again is great news, right? So an SBA 7A loan is what can be used for a wide range of expenses, such as buying or refinancing commercial real estate, financing new construction, expanding or renovating, securing working capital, and acquiring businesses and buying out your business partner as well. We got H. Priest Joseph Ray coming in from Facebook. Good to see you. With the Obsidian Elite providing mortgage services East Coast. That's fantastic. It's an important job. Thank you for doing it. Then moving on to SBA microloans. This can be used for manufacturing and equipment, also supplies, inventory, furniture and fixtures, working capital. SBA Express loans is another one that you need to reconsider, or need to consider rather, not reconsider. These loans are typically utilized for acquiring equipment and boosting working capital. Then moving to SBA 504 loans, which these loans are used to acquire commercial real estate primarily, financing new construction, refinance existing properties, or buying equipment. And normally applicants are required to contribute a 10% down payment towards the overall project expenses when it comes to the SBA 504 loans. And then the last one is not as common, but it is a fantastic thing that SBA does offer, which is the economic injury disaster loans, or EIDL for short. And EIDLs can assist businesses in bouncing back from disasters and officially designated disaster zones. So these loans are, this particular SBA loan, the EIDL, is designed for to cover losses that insurance or FEMA support just doesn't address. So these funds can be used to cover regular business expenses that would have just been covered, out of your pocket potentially, if a disaster hits. Hopefully you never have to use that one, right? But it's definitely there if you need it. Seeing chat. Yes, if you have any questions, Alfredo's in the back end helping out here. So thank you, Alfredo. Good to see everybody. Just making sure we're all caught up in chat. So how do SBA loans work? So let's start off with how much money can you borrow? So funding amounts vary, of course, from loan and business. And again, one size never fits all. But generally speaking, for an SBA 7A loan, you're looking up to about $5 million. For CDC/504 loans, you're looking up to $5.5 million. So those are the two big boys right there. And then we're looking at SBA Express loans, which is up to $500,000. And then micro loans, which is up to $50,000. And, all of them cover specific things, but most of them, they can be used for startup cost, product development, hiring, working capital, purchasing equipment, buying inventory, new construction, expanding or renovating. Looking at, you can use that funding for materials, partner buyouts, even, and commercial real estate, of course. So I think if you haven't picked up yet, the main theme of SBA loans is they have a massive range for people who can take advantage of them, but also on what they can be used for specifically. So how long do you have all of this money to pay back? So for working capital, it's up to 7 years. For equipment, up to 10 years. And then for business acquisitions or partner buyouts, additionally, 10 years looking at that. And then for owner occupied real estate purchases or refinance or construction, you're looking up to a wide range, all the way going up to 25 years payback. And then for micro loans, you're looking at 6 years. And the loan interest rates of these, so the maximum rates range anywhere from 11.5% to 15%, and are calculated with a current prime rate of about 8.5% as of September. So last month, September 2023. So now we got all that out of the way. Let's talk about the actual benefits specifically of an SBA loan. So we know exactly what type of loans SBA offers. We know what type of businesses can, possibly use them. Let's talk about the actual specific benefits to find out if this is right for you and your business. So the first biggest benefit of an SBA loan is a lower down payment. So SBA loans typically require lower down payments compared to conventional loans, which makes it a heck of a lot easier for businesses of all sizes to access capital. You also have competitive interest rates, which help businesses save money on financing costs, especially in the long run. You have longer repayment terms. So SBA loans offer longer repayment terms, which offers lower monthly payments and improving cash flow in the meantime. So that's always a win-win. You have counseling and resources. So the SBA provides counseling, training, and resources to help businesses succeed. And that also includes business planning assistance and mentorship programs as well. You have debt refinancing so that the SBA loans can be used to refinance existing debt, potentially reducing interest rates and your monthly payments. You also have support for underserved communities. So some FBA loan programs are designed to support businesses in underserved communities, such as the 8A SBA loan, which is fantastic as well. And then the last major benefit here is the economic stimulus programs they offer, which during economic downturns or crisis, the government may offer special SBA loans and programs with favorable terms to support these businesses. It's all about feeding that economy, but fortunately, that's there if you need it as well. So the SBA certifies lenders into two main categories, right? So we're looking at preferred lenders, which these people possess the authority to independently approve specific loan types on behalf of the SBA, which streamlines the process for a quicker and way more straightforward process and experience. And then you have other approved lenders, which must submit loan applications to the SBA for their approval. So kind of like the middleman of it all, but they can definitely get you approved as well. So we've gone over a lot so far. We still have a little bit left to go. Any questions out there? I'd love to spot them. And also, again, Alfredo is in the virtual studio as well, assisting with the questions. So I'll let you guys roll in. And also, it's not too late for shout outs. I love seeing where everybody's coming from. So that's great too. So let's move on to the checklist for SBA funding. So what do you need to get approved? You're probably asking that by now. We've gone over every single thing about an SBA loan. What do you need to get approved? So financials, this will depend on the lender, of course, but expect to provide documents such as bank statements. A business plan is huge. Up-to-date profit and loss statements, collateral, which again, not all sizes fits all, but usually looking at about a 50% of loan amount, a personal guarantee, and a personal credit score of anywhere between 620 and 640 is the minimum, and then 680 plus is the recommended. But you do need to note, though, that the SBA doesn't establish precise credit score minimums for SBA loans. So individual lenders establish their own SBA loan criteria. So a credit score range of 620 to 640 or higher is usually necessary, and a score of 680 plus will be a greater success for you usually. So what can get you denied? Well, you may not qualify if your business could secure financing from other sources. You possess assets that significantly exceed the requested loan amount. Previous defaults on government loans can hinder your chances of approval as well. And then certain industries like financial institutions are usually completely ineligible. But remember, specific benefits and eligibility criteria can vary greatly depending on the lender and the type of the SBA loan program that you're going for. So you should obviously carefully assess your needs and explore the various SBA loan options to determine which one best suits your business, your circumstances, and all the dreams that you have and the goals you have and the aspirations you have for your business. But the best part is, haven't even said this yet, if you need to talk to somebody on specifics whatsoever about your business or how to get funded or anything in between, you don't have to look very far because you're actually here right now. creditsuite.com/consult. Head over to that link, fill out a super quick form, and we will reach back out to you as soon as possible to help get your business where it needs. Click that link that was just dropped on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching there, that will get you directly to that page. And that's SBA loans. I talked fast because there's a lot to cover, but I hope that you're able to walk away from this having a little bit more confidence or understanding of what an SBA loan is and exactly what it could do for you and your business. And, if there's one major takeaway from all of this, it should be that SBA loan programs can help so many different businesses of different cash flows, different industries, different situation. So it's definitely a viable option for so many. And again, so much to cover, but we only had a limited time together today. But thank you so much for that time today. And also thank you again, Alfredo, for managing everything behind the scenes. And we will see you again on Tuesday for our next social media training right here. It will be Halloween in the States, but just like always, we always promise treats and no tricks. So we will see you then. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Good to see you, and best of luck on everything. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.